We're standing in front of an abandoned railroad trestle that could be Philadelphia's next hottest park. Friends of the Rail Park is a non-profit organization advocating for a 3-mile park and pathway north of Center City. With the promise of a government grant, construction of the Philadelphia Rail Park may start as early as 2016.
The history of our city is told in that corridor. Philadelphia was known as the workshop of the world. And, you know, they're like, oh, it's because we had so much industry and we were doing all these things. But where were we doing all that industry? It was all happening on that mainline corridor. That's where all the supplies were coming into the city.
Before its closing, the viaduct was used as a passenger railway line. Friends of the Railway Park was founded in 2003 with the goal of converting the viaduct into an urban park, similar to the Highline Park in New York City.
The viaduct closed because they built the commuter tunnel when they connected 30th Street, Market East, Suburban Station and Market East, now Jefferson Station, and connected all 3 train stations so that every train would go to all 3 stations, which they did in the 80s. So in 1984 was when the last train ran into Reading Terminal.
After it closed, grasses, bushes, and even trees began to grow on the abandoned land. The stretch of grass next to the elevated rail became the only greenery available to the surrounding apartments.
The fact that we have this kind of mysterious ecology that has emerged here, kind of like Jurassic Park, The Lost World, I want to take people through it. And I think it's important to both interpret it and both see the beauty in it.
It has 3 distinct sections. There's the viaduct, which we're standing on the edge of now, which of course is the raised, elevated section. There's what we refer to as the cut, which is from Broad Street to essentially 21st Street by the Rodin. And then behind the Rodin is where the cut and the tunnel intersects.
For now, though, fundraising efforts are concentrated on the development of Phase 1. Phase 1 is a quarter-mile strip of track in the Callow Hill neighborhood. A former industrial hub, Callow Hill has very little green space.
The design for this part of the park, Phase 1, which is just a quarter-mile section, came about through community meetings that we held in the neighborhood here with stakeholders and interested people. And so it really came about from community input. And mostly what people want is a gathering place because this neighborhood has no green space, has no park. Most people live in big apartment buildings, so they don't even have a front stoop or a little tiny backyard.
The organizers are conscious that the construction of the park may bring negative effects to residents.
There's interest in maintaining affordable housing and not have this be a pathway through luxury homes only. So there are going to be concerns along the site, and we as an organization want to address those concerns.
And if you were to put a major public amenity in what is right now a green desert, you're actually bringing value and opportunity to those neighborhoods that used to be there.
While they are committed to preserving the character of Callow Hill, the organizers are currently concerned with procuring funds to begin construction.
Phase 1 has been spearheaded in terms of capital funding by the Center City District under the leadership of Paul Levy. The site is designed, it's engineered, it's shovel ready. The proposed budget is $9.6 million. The Center City District has raised over $5.5 million towards breaking ground on Phase 1, and we're waiting on an important grant from the state which will get us close to our goal. We could break ground in 2016 and possibly be walking on it in 2017.
The first section of the park is expected to be completed by 2017. What only seemed like a dream to many may finally become a reality. This is Sanjana Chandrasekharan reporting from the front of the Philadelphia Rail Park.